I think the ROG Slash series is one of those few moments where I feel like a totally, computer tech gaming brand gets accessories right, and, a fashion accessory of all things. And this is the ROG Slash Sling Bag 4.0. This has actually been my daily carry for the past few months. This is a compact sling for handheld gamers and EDC people looking to carry smaller gadgets outside their normal backpack. And it costs 359 ringgit, which is a lot for a sling bag that is designed to carry a gaming handheld. But I personally feel that because of the materials used and the style points that it really gets out of me, I really think that it justifies the cost. I mean, you do want something long-term and durable to protect the goods, right? So it's made out of primarily ripstop polyurethane with a polyester coating TPU. So you can see it from here, and this is not the first time the ROG has done it. It's actually like a staple material that they use on their backpacks and sling bags and pouches across the few generations, and the 4.0 is no exception. You can see that it's very matte and it really feels great. It's PU, guys. It's gonna feel great anyway. This type of material just wicks away rainwater, and it's actually tear resistant as well. It's actually really hard to just tear into this or drop it and drag it enough times to cause a structural tear on the bag, which is a very important factor for a lot of people. There's also a lot of cushioning to protect a lot of things inside, and I believe that it actually can survive some level of impact. This is about an 8-liter capacity, and if the bag is totally empty as is, it's about 600 grams, which is about very average in the market. Not too light, not too heavy. So this is a stealthy black color with blue and pink accents all across the areas. And these are kind of like the signature colorways for the ROG brand now. And even the internals, they have really nice monograms on the lining. And I really like their signature move, which is having an ROG tag right here with a metal ring loop so that you can start hanging stuff around your bag, which I already have. And the same ring loop can be found on the sides where you'll be attaching your straps to. So that is something that we'll talk about later. There are two main pockets. The front is made to house a handheld, and the inner pocket is to keep away accessories and your everyday carry items. There's also a back zipper compartment to put flatter items such as maybe a spare cable or your passport, something you want to keep within the closest reach as possible to you and to keep it discreet, of course. Keeping the bag in place and not flying around is a Fitlock magnetic buckle, which is very convenient and quick to access for the personal user and quite hard to just pull out immediately if you're from the opposite side. So maybe not great if you're trying to steal something from this bag. All you need to do is pull the latch to release the buckle, which is secured by magnets, and you're good to go. You lift up the flap and you gain access to the zipper for the front handheld compartment and the inner compartment, which is pretty much the entire bag. The front is a dedicated handheld compartment. It has very soft lining and cutouts for the buttons and the analog sticks for the ROG Ally and Ally X, but because of its size and just how the way it's shaped, I've actually tried a variety of different handhelds to see whether it could fit, and I can confirm that apart from the ROG Ally, of course, the MSI Claw 8 AI is a very tight fit. I actually don't recommend the MSI Claw 8 AI to be fit into this bag because it's very tight. You will be scratching some plastic parts. The Nintendo Switch 2, easy peasy. OneXPlayer F1 Pro, also easy peasy. The Steam Deck, easy peasy. And anything else in between? What, a PS Vita, a Nintendo 3DS? Of course you can. The older Switches, of course you can. But the Legion Z1 Extreme, yeah, no. It's too wide and it's too tall to fit into there. Yet alone, you don't want to put it in the main compartment where it's full of zippers and sleeves. Just pull the zip here and you can see my beautiful OneXPlayer F1 Pro EVA 02 edition just fits perfectly in there. The lining, like I said, is not just soft, but there's plenty of cushions in there in between, which is towards the center, because it's not only to follow the shape of the Ally X, but to provide a very solid, tight sandwich to protect like your handheld's back and front screen, so that, if anything happens, like you're sitting and pressing against it, it's just pressing against cushion. You're not going to be cracking the screen at all or damaging any other part of the handheld. The inner pocket, smooth blue lining inside, like I said, monogrammed with the ROG logos, and it has a rear zip compartment for flat stuff like papers, much like the rear compartment. And towards the front, we have this really nice and smooth elastic sleeve for you to slot in your cables and charger like in an organized way. So the left side is wider. You'll be putting your charging brick there, I suppose, or a power bank, and on the right side, which is a bit smaller, you can put small objects like thumb drives and maybe like a well coiled up cable. And the center, which is pretty much a very nice flat gap, you can put your other various accessories. I managed to put a power bank, a phone box, and my cables and chargers in there, which is very thick. and it managed to just eat it up and nothing didn't feel out of place. This is a pretty well designed bag, and it really does justice to the new generation of gamers that prefer to use handhelds. And moving on to the straps, these are adjustable, also monogram with the ROG branding but in a subtle way. Very, very nice and adjustable. You can adjust it according to whichever height that you like so that it could fit any orientation. You want it to be literally just dangling right below your chest. Yeah, you can go ahead. You can extend it longer to make it go towards your hip, like a urban sling bag. That's as versatile as it gets. The hooks on the straps rotate 360 degrees. And that means like if you ever, get into a rush and you're just quickly putting on your bag, because it rotates 360 degrees, it's not gonna go wrong in orientation or just feel very wrong where the straps will start twisting, because that's why you have these types of hooks. And the beauty of it is it's replaceable, and you can just unhook them because it's a loop-based system, and you can just put something else, or if your initial strap broke, buy another one and just put it back there where it should be. Or what I'd like to do is just unhook everything, because sometimes when I'm traveling I want everything in my one backpack. This just became a pouch that houses my handheld, my charger, and all my other EDC accessories, and I can just shove it into my backpack. It's flat enough. All you need to do is probably adjust the tightness of the fit lock mechanism like this. Keep pulling it from the bottom so that it gets a tighter grip towards things, and it will stay flat enough and cushion your handheld. So if you have your handheld and you didn't want to bring the case, you didn't want to bring a hard case or pouch to put it inside your backpack, you can put everything inside here so that when you're done traveling and you're going out and about, you can just hook on the straps and be on your way. It's a great sling bag for a variety of handhelds, and make sure you better check the dimensions of your handhelds before considering this. I would actually want you to go to the store and bring your handheld just to try it out before, pulling the trigger. But like I said, so the ROG Slash Sling Bag 4.0 gets a big thumbs up from me. Like, I really recommend this bag, not just for your Ally, but also for any other handheld within those dimensions, because it's just got the style, it's got the durability, and it's got the level of customization to fit a lot of different users' needs. This has been the ROG Slash Sling Bag 4.0. I'm Zen the Geek, and I'll see you guys in the next video.